guys, and hope you're well. So today I wanted to come and talk about investment and how to get started. So I know that it can be very overwhelming when you hear, oh, you should invest your money. We all know that investment is like the fastest and best way to let your money work for you and to build wealth. We see billionaires and people on Forbes list who swear by, they put most of their money in their early adulthood in very lucrative investment, and they're just making money off of it in dividends and just the benefit from their investment. But as a young person like me, it's like, okay, where do I start from? I don't know a lot about the stock market. I don't know a lot about investing or how I can actually get it done, because you also don't want to invest in, businesses that will crash or where you lose your money and things like that. So I wanted to come on here and just talk about, first of all, I'd like to go over the two misconceptions about investment. The first one is you need a lot of money to invest. That is so not true. When I got the courage to start investing, I started with $100. So you can start with $50. You have apps, and I'm going to talk about a couple of apps and a couple of platforms where you can start investing and trying your hands on those. And then as you get comfortable, you start to get the confidence to invest more. And the second one is that you're not able to do it on your own. You need like a guru, you need to go see a financial advisor, which is not a bad thing, but you don't have to, especially if you're starting small. Most of those people will not even talk to you unless you're investing, a specific amount. So, but for you and I who don't have an inheritance or who don't have sugar daddies, we have to look for ways to invest our money on our own. I'm tired of licking off my lipstick from my teeth, so we're just going to leave it there. The first platform that I use is Ellevest. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. It is spelled Ellevest. So I like it because it is actually just for women. So the owner of that platform is a woman. She's interested in showing women how to build a healthy financial life. I'm sure her story is very inspiring, and I'll share a link to her story and a link to that platform. The reason why I like this app, of course, is number one, it caters to women. Number two, when you start investing, you get $100 free. So I'm going to leave the link where you can start and get your $100, and I also get, I think, $50 for referring you. So after you open your account, share your link so that you can get money as well. And the third reason that I like it is easy to use. So you don't have to be a guru. You just have to open an account using the link in my description box below, and transfer money from your account to that account, and they invest it on your behalf, and you can see everything going on. You can see what you're invested in, you can see how much dividends you earn and things like that, and you can withdraw with no charge. The last but not the least reason that I like this app is because you can do a auto deposit from your checkings or savings account to this account. So in my case, I have a specific amount that I send there every month, and I just forget about it. That's money that I don't have to touch, I don't have to worry about. So that's very convenient, and I like that. The second app that I use is Robinhood. Many of you may have heard of this app, and if this is your first time hearing about it, I have a link in the description box below. Click on that link. Make sure you go through that link, because that way I get free shares, you get free shares, everybody get free shares. But yeah, the reason that I like this app is, again, it's very simple to use. So I'm like a grandma when it comes to using apps. So anything that is complicated, I just even don't dabble into it. But this is very easy to use. If I'm able to use it, everybody's able to use it. So you open the app, you install the app on your phone, and you register, and you just transfer money however much you have, and you'll be able to search for companies where you want to buy your shares, and you'll see companies that you're familiar with. Make sure you do your research, make sure you check the history over time to see how it works before you buy. And you can buy and sell. You're playing with $50, so even if you lose the whole $50, I assume you're not going to die. So it's worth using, and it's worth using to test out like how things work on the app. The other reason that I like it is also because it's, like I said, it's an opportunity to learn, it's easy to use, and they also give you free shares once you join. And use the link below. Make sure you use the link. So yeah, that's that about Robinhood. I might be able to do a dedicated video on each of these apps because it's a lot. Like I can put everything in this one video, but yeah, I will go ahead and think about that. If you guys want to see, if you're interested in any of these platforms and you want to see a detailed video, let me know in the comment section. DM me on Instagram at 10-Minute Financial Guide, and I will be sure to put a video out. So those are the two apps that I currently use. Like I said, I'm starting my hands out. This is different from 401k or anything. This is just me trying to see how things work, trying my hands out on this thing called investing, so that in my 60s I'm balling and I'm chilling. I hope that you're balling and chilling with me so we can be rich friends together. But yeah, I don't want to end this without saying that there is never a good time to start. So I know that these days young people have so many bills, so many financial commitments, but investing your money just is super helpful. So you want to take out time. The best time to start is today. There's a reason you're watching this video, so go ahead and do your research on whichever one you want to try out. Even if it's $20, just make sure you start today. Start today. Don't wait. Go in the description box below, close your eyes and click, and just transfer $20. That's money that you can use to, that's launch money. So it's not like if you lose it, it's going to affect you. So, but it's worth trying. And another thing is, make sure that you do your research, and when you start investing large amounts of money, make sure that your portfolio is diversified. So make sure you're not investing all of your money in one business, because investing is, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and I try to do my portfolio in a way that everything balances out. So let's say I buy this share A, and it goes down by 5%, but I buy share B and it goes up by 7%. I'm still maintaining that equilibrium. I'm still not losing money because of the diversified account, if that makes sense. So make sure, what are the 3 points? Make sure that you do your research, make sure you start today, make sure that your account is diversified, and don't overlook the, what did I say? The days of what? I don't even know what that thing is, but the importance of compound interest cannot be overemphasized. You will be shocked. So the third app that I use, I don't think they have an app. I don't know why I keep calling everything apps, but the website that I use is Wealthsimple. I actually really like Wealthsimple because it's easy to use. I believe you're able to open as many accounts as you want. So what I find very helpful with that is I'm able to give change the names of my accounts and do different saving plans for different purposes. So I have an account for saving for travel. I have an account for saving for emergencies. I have an account for saving for school or whatever it is I plan to do. So I find that very helpful. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below, and if you're not able to find it, or if you have trouble finding it, please make sure that you send me an email at 10minutefinancialguide.com or send me a DM at 10minutefinancialguide.com on Instagram, and I will send it to you. I'm very generous with information. Look at my uneven eyebrow. Jeez. Anyway, that being said, so I mentioned 3 apps. Just a recap: the first one is Robinhood, The second one is Ellevest, or the one that I'm not able to pronounce. The third one is Wealthsimple. And again, don't forget, start today. $10, $5, just start. With Robinhood, you can start with any amount. With most of these apps and websites, you can actually start with any amount and you get free shares. But I believe you have to start with at least $50 to get the free shares on Robinhood. So go ahead, click it, start, and I know that you do amazingly well, and I know that you're able to do everything that you want to do, because you, my friend, if you are living in this century and you are here, you have internet, you have life, you are doing amazing. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody steal your joy. Okay? All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.